Welcome to Infinity Prep. In today's video, we'll be going over linear equations and graphs. A linear equation is an equation with two variables that gives a straight line when graphed. The equation for a linear equation is y equals mx plus b. The x and y in this equation represent the x and y coordinates of a point. Let's graph the linear equation y equals x plus 3 so that we can see what m and b are. To do this, all we have to do is plug in values for x. Let's plug in the values of 1 through 4 for x. So when x equals 1, y equals 1 plus 3. So y equals 4. 1, 4 is right there. When x equals 2, y is equal to 2 plus 3. Y is equal to 5. 2, 5. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 plus 3. Y is equal to 6. And when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 4 plus 3, so y is equal to 7. 4, 4, 7. So as you can see, when we draw a line through these points, we get a straight line. Let's finish the graph by drawing the line all the way to the y-axis. So as you can see, the graph crosses the y-axis at 0, 3. This is called the y-intercept, and this is represented by the b in the equation y equals mx plus b. A y-intercept is where x is equal to 0, and this equation has a b value of 3 and a y-intercept of 3. Slope is the change in y over x, or rise over run. For this graph, the slope is 1. Because it says y equals x plus 3, and it's implied that if there's nothing there, it's 1. Also, you can tell from the graph, because between these 2 points right here, the graph moves 1 to the right and 1 up. Rise over run, so the rise is 1. It rises 1 from this point right here to this point, and it goes to the right by 1 between those 2 points. So 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. In the next part of the video, we'll be going over how to calculate slope. The formula to calculate slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. x1. To use this formula, you need 2 points of a linear equation. Let's take these 2 points right here. This point right here is 3, 6, and this one is 2, 5. So we can say that the first point right here is x1 comma y1, and the second one right here is x2 and y2. Either one of them can be represented by either x1 y1 or x2 y2. I'll just be doing it this way for this example. So y2 corresponds to the point 6. So 6 minus y1, which is 5. x2 minus x1. x2 is 3. Minus x1, which is 2. And all we have to do to calculate slope is solve this. So 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. And 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So as you can see, we get our slope, which is 1. There are equations that can cause vertical and horizontal lines. Equations that cause horizontal lines are y is equal to any value x, let's do another variable other than x. So any value z. An equation that can cause a vertical line is x equal to any value z. So let's take a look at this. So let's say the equation is y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2 is right here. But y is equal to 2 is also true over here and over here, or any point along the line. This is why the equation y is equal to 2 forms a horizontal line. What about x is equal to 2? X is equal to 2 is true right there on the x-axis, but it's also true anywhere along this line right here, which is why it forms a horizontal line or a vertical line. In the equation y equals mx plus b, b is a y-intercept. Y-intercept is where the graph crosses the y-axis. For this graph, it's right here at 0, 3. An x-intercept is where the graph crosses the x-axis. And if we extend the line right here, the graph crosses to -3. Another easy way to remember intercepts is the y-intercept is where x is equal to 0, 0y, and an x-intercept is where the y equals 0, x, 0. As you can see, the x-intercept, the y is equal to 0, and the y-intercept also, the x is equal to 0. It's an easy way to remember this.